Hey guys, welcome back to the Rainbow Wheels with Panos. I'm Matt. Yes, you read that right. We are starting season 2 of Interview with a Vampire.
Yes.
Right?
Last season, the first season ended with a bang.
It
Armand revealed his identity. He's a
He's
very, very old
over
vampire.
500 years old.
He can even withstand the sand. The sand?
The sun.
We also know that Lestat is alive, currently snacking on some rats, which of course is below him, beneath him. So he must be very, very upset with Claudia and Louis. And those two are on their way to Europe.
I think it was Europe,
right?
Yeah, they're on the ship.
So, without further ado, actually, before we dive in, you can always check out our full reaction on Patreon. We're going to link it down below. And if you're new here, welcome. And please subscribe. And
leave comments.
Leave comments. And let's dive in.
Let's go.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that is Europe. Look, you can see the trenches. Tanks.
Trenches?
Yes, tanks, destruction.
Oh, airplanes?
So it's still Dubai. It looks maybe like... Are we in Britain? Yes! See? World War II!
Yeah, not the best time to go to Europe, you know?
But they're also vampires. What's going to happen to them? You know?
She writes it here. Took circuitous routes around the Mad Army, goose-stepping its way towards Mother Russia.
Some would say a poorly timed European holiday.
Yeah, poorly timed indeed.
She's like, how did I get myself into this mess?
This is not what she was expecting.
Oh, uh-oh, there's your snack, babes.
Delay her.
Nothing has changed.
Wow, I mean, it looks like they need to survive, you know?
Most definitely. But also, this is perfect, you know, with all the dead people, you can just snack on anybody.
Well,
Actually,
but they can't be dead.
They can't be dead.
Yeah.
True.
Ooh.
Oh.
Rereading these
Oh, his heart.
We're back.
Or would it terrify you when the day broke?
Or is it the sleep of an infant? Tabula rasa.
What is going on here?
Once again, that's the voice of the vampire Armand, but continue to disregard it as he remains off the record.
It's Louis' interview, Mr. Malloy.
You're at the table.
Ooh,
I'm in
a lot more
our
sassy, a lot more in control. He got a much bigger role. You can feel it already. You can sense it. He sits on the table.
Oh, interesting. He doesn't need to drink as often.
Armand.
So he can be in the sun. He doesn't need to drink as often. Like, perfect.
Total evolution.
Die Papiere.
Die in Kiev arbeiten.
Hör auf.
Dann Krieg.
Not them
Jetzt
speaking
nach
German. I love it.
Пожалуйста. Пропустите нас.
Schwarzen Ukraine.
Nur Arbeit.
Waffen SS Kontrollpunkt 30.
She had stowed us away in ships, trains, and wagons.
Uh-oh.
Claudia
Wow.
was a thing of little.
She's like, I'm not taking any of this shit. Let me
Atlantic
through.
tour guide.
It's affecting the blood. Drinking misery. Hopelessness.
She seems very distant.
Wow.
Brother Lou. What up?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oops, get out of there.
Wow.
Like some deranged geologist waving a woolly mammoth tusk saying, "Let's knock on the neighbor's door. There must be one inside."
Imagine them running into a werewolf.
Oops.
Ooh.
Maybe it's time we go home.
She's like, I'm gonna keep that.
Louis de Pointe de Lac, dead weight.
No. That must hurt.
I want to thank you for the memories you helped restore the other night.
And I want to thank you, Louis, for yesterday's 8 hours on how to avoid the sun and torpedoes while cruising the Mediterranean war theater. 2 hours and counting on chasing old world vamps who never materialize. You ever read Moby Dick?
He's basically saying, you're wasting my time.
You are wasting my time.
Where did they send you when Shah Rukh Khan over here was playing you? Is there a panic room behind the stolen Rembrandt? Your love was in a box pondering a premeditated neck wound, according to Claudia. She wrote it. Let's choose to believe it.
No.
Disregard.
Damn. I have to admit, or say even, Rashid, aka Armand, is keeping it together. He's like,
I mean,
I'm
he's
accepting your
500 years
presence.
old.
Yeah.
He knows how to stay calm, you know.
Oh. Oh. No.
Lestat? Is he dreaming? No.
Maybe.
Just imagining things.
Bonjour, mon amour. Is it the same question?
Go away.
Or do you miss me? I miss
Oh.
you. 4 years of grim wayfaring, and still no sight of the benevolent vampire.
Damn, I love his hair.
You're not here, I'm just fucked in the head.
Quite fucked. Was she worth it?
Yes.
I do. I do. I do. I do.
Wow.
I do.
Purgatory is a lovely room from
Was it a bat that flew out of his throat?
It was a perfect betrayal. You gave me a death of distinction.
Oh, the acting. Here we go again. These two are so good together.
Yes. I'm gonna bloody kill you.
You were alive. You'd have done it already.
I'm merely waiting until you're happy.
Oh.
So hurry up, mon cher.
Ah, you know he likes to torture. So.
Semantics, surely. But it's how I felt.
She's smoking.
Damn it.
The gray of an obliterated road. The gray-brown of a charred and bullet-ridden city.
You know, what exactly is she looking for? She's looking for vampires.
No, but like also like, what is she hoping
Yeah.
for? Like once they would find them,
Yeah.
you know, what is she
What
hoping
the
for?
objective? Yeah. Just like, oh, are we gonna be a happy family with like a random vampire that we find on the, I don't know.
Последний. Давай. Давай. Открывай.
What are they doing with the corpses?
Огонь!
Oh no. I'm confused.
Why are they shooting up coffins? Windows shuttered, doors bolted.
Like every other village we seen.
So who ran garlic around these doors? Who nailed the crucifix to the wall?
Why don't you knock and ask?
Документы.
Ce faceți, lăsați afară beznă? Sunteți idiot? American?
She's like, you can't speak Romanian or Hungarian.
Okay. War all have sad story. You understanding my English? Emilia.
Mary. This is my father, Robert.
Vodka?
Oh, yeah.
You will make the friends.
They're looking for a very specific friend.
American! Ще adus vodka чи cigari?
They're like, Americans. What are they doing here?
They are not used to seeing men with good looks.
And the rest of everyone?
Most from town, some can't go home.
Something going on out in the woods?
Bombs in ground, wolves, maybe
And?
German soldiers who don't know war is over. Maybe something worse.
Something worse.
Oh, look. Soldiers with garlic around there.
So she said the war is over, right?
Did she say that?
Yeah.
They don't want to eat the soup.
Americans. I haven't heard a word of English in half a year. Say something. Anything.
Hello?
Hello.
What am I talk?
Oh, you, darling, are talk broken English.
This Morgan.
Maybe he's the vampire.
Lady Harold.
Imagine.
And you? What's your name, sweetheart?
Why are they shooting up graves outside?
This is my daughter, Mary.
Maybe you can take Mary here to meet the other children.
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead, Mary.
She's like, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to meet
Go
the
and
other
meet the other
children.
children.
Wait, that's wrong.
Say what? Who?
The wolves, the Germans, something worse. Emilia, she would not have said that in front of Claudia. She thought Claudia was a child. Claudia left, and then she said it.
Maybe Germans who don't know war is over. Maybe something worse.
Yes. Yes. That's how it went. We should get every detail right.
Perhaps this would be a time to take a break, Louis.
But so basically, Claudia wrote something else into her diary?
And then at some crisis point, when I get close, it drops away, and I see a flash of the truth.
Armand didn't want me to do the interview, Daniel.
But he wanted to be close to it, right, real Rashid? I mean, hey, whatever it is they're trying to hide,
Real
I'm
Rashid.
probably not gonna crack it. Why say, hey, vampires are real? Here's almost all the story.
Thank you, Rashid.
Rashid is probably also a vampire.
Imagine.
If you'll excuse me.
Uh-oh. Anna Mesherot?
They're like, oh shit, you understood? Don't touch me.
She got all tore up when our boys started shipping out.
Oh, the sister.
Volunteer for the Red Cross. Why are they firing in the coffins here?
Farm boys, commanded by farm boys.
This is an old country with old things in it.
Wait for this
Must
to
be another
start.
vampire. Right?
Dum dum dum. Bruce.
Oh, Bambi.
More like Bombay. Oh, is she gonna attack them?
Garlic words. Wait, for them they're gonna be attacked by something. What?
Oh no.
Who is that? What is it? It looks like a monster.
Oh, it is a vampire.
What is that?
Potsut sarut
Oh! You know what? Why does... Maybe it's a vampire that drank... It's a zombie!
What is that?
It's a vampire that drank a dead person's blood, no? Must be.
But wouldn't they die?
No, they turn into zombies. They turn into zombies, no? Because death takes over.
Are you a red? No judgment, simple question. It's printed on our abdomen.
I really want to hear the lady sing.
I take my own photographs. I make more money that way. Makes this 30 years old, which would make her 60, 65.
Cutting you off and taking your woman. Never mess with a magical vodka, Negro. Can I have this dance?
Very fair point, though. He needs to get his story straight. I would throw that picture away and not tell anybody that that's my wife.
Daddy,
Zare.
I fell out of a tree. It was this big grayish thing, and clothes were rotting off it like it died in them. Do it! Ah!
Snacky snack.
I think it was sick. Why are you laughing with them giving out your real name? You even notice why you're making friends? Everyone's got a crucifix wearing garlic.
Here we go again.
I forgave you for messing up my plan. I did not forgive you for bringing him with you.
In a landfill with 5 years of garbage on top.
In here. I've known exactly 4 vampires in my life, and you've all been the worst. Lestat, Antoinette, the motherfucker, and you. I'm looking for one.
And Bruce.
Claudia was,
She's dreaming.
But they also can't get out during the sun, no? They need to be careful with so many people.
She's having a nightmare. What's worse than a nightmare?
Lestat.
Coming back.
Oh.
Hours. It was just something she wrote. But it wasn't true.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. The trauma.
I want this to remember.
Not him crying blood.
Wow. The trauma is real. Daniel is like, shall I give you a hug? Please don't bite me.
We arrived back on the factory floor to a maddening swirl of shouting and Red Army soldiers.
Oh no. Oh, they want to kill her. Do you think she's gonna turn?
Imagine. Well, she has 2 marks, so... Oh no.
Damn it!
Are you coming or not?
What did you say? You can't...
Yes, you have to cut her head off.
Human affairs. Death and how to avoid it.
Oh my god, they're gonna do it. No, guys.
Their problem.
No. Oh, no. Don't her.
I mean, she was gonna die anyway.
Oh, here we go.
So creepy. Imagine you're taking a pee in the woods and you suddenly have a little
Lestat's
child behind you
offspring.
singing.
Oh, they're using him as bait.
Smart.
See, it's a zombie. Zombie.
At least he can see for himself, you know.
Uh-oh.
But that looks really like a zombie, you know, like...
He's like, don't you come for my snack.
What the hell is that?
It's a vampire.
No, girl.
Us, you, same.
Not the same, not even close.
There's
Is there another one? No!
Is that...
Was that Emily? Emilia?
Looks like her, no?
No, I thought they cut her head off.
Don't kill it, you wanna... Oh, it took stupid eyes! Who is this, though?
That can't be Emilia.
It's Mama.
You copil! Ai scosso che un copil!
What?
Is she killing him?
So that was her son? I mean, she's a vampire. You can see the teeth as well. But what's wrong with her son?
He turned because he...
Come!
She is a vampire. The child was something else.
What, after all, can the damned really say to the damned?
Oh no.
She's feeding someone.
Oh, she's turning someone. She's turning someone, no? Must be one of the soldiers? Yeah. No?
But it looks like they're already dead or something. Or diseased, you know?
Tell her about the blood.
Ysinjale de Aich. The humans.
How many?
There's too much sadness, too much pain. Our bodies hurt.
That's why they turn into these
Better blood.
zombie creatures. She's like, let me end you then. Cancelled.
Ce zici de acesta?
Romul succes. Ăsta a fost un tip foarte comic.
Cine i-ai mai rămas?
Pe ultimul mi l-ai ucis acolo. În pădure.
What?
Sunt morți. Morți.
Everyone's dead? All vampires are dead?
That is interesting.
Or just the ones she turned?
Uh-huh.
Întâna de pe lapte. Câte nopți vor veni.
Și tu o să vii cu noi.
O să mă luați cu voi peste ocean.
I don't think they want to go back.
Din nou puternică.
Look at Claudia.
This seems a bit odd.
Louis.
Claudia.
N-avem nimic.
What?
What just happened?
Huh?
Huh?
Why would she...
Could I see the pages we removed? Of Claudia's diaries.
We made an agreement. My name is in some of those pages.
I sit across from him and reckon with the knowledge I don't know.
How's his name in those pages?
Rememberings made
They haven't met yet back then.
No, it's weird, no?
May I make an observation?
lost control of the interview.
Yes. He wants you in pieces for the privilege of putting them back together as he sees fit.
It's his job.
It's his drug. I'll have Rashid assemble the pages removed.
Thank you. Oh, this is cute. I love that they're sleeping in an actual bed.
The boy we met in San Francisco. The one who fumbled over his tape recording device, who barely understood the meaning of the story he was being told. He's still in there somewhere. We can find him. We do it together. Like everything we've done for the past 70 years.
No.
This is very confusing, no?
I would be getting into that plane if I was Daniel.
Good morning.
We have to tell you something.
So, fellas, what's up? On the record. Session 10, the vampire Louis and the vampire Armand.
Claudia was entirely broken. She had left a part of herself in Romania.
Members of my coven had sensed the presence.
We'll get to you.
Wait, so what? Are they going back to the US or what?
It sounds like it, no? Back to New Orleans?
I want to say something to you. I don't need to hear anything back. I just need you to hear me. I see you going that way, I'm going to pull you back. I don't need that from you. We're going to find others like us. If you were the last vampire on Earth, it would be enough.
Aww. Uh-oh.
He's still seeing him. Oh, or was he actually talking to...
Oh.
Actually not talking to Claudia, but...
He was.
Me and you.
Oh no.
You and me.
She's like, who are you talking to, babes? Damn it. Wow. Talk about the third wheel.
Okay.
Is
this
that
looks like
Italy?
they're in France, no?
France? Oh, yes.
Maybe
Lestat is
Paris?
French.
Maybe
Yes.
Paris.
There is the Eiffel Tower.
Is that?
Yes. We shouldn't watch the thingy because it's gonna spoil the shebang. No, we don't want to get spoiled. No, no, no. Episode 1, season 2.
Yes.
Interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, very sad, very melodramatic.
Melancholic.
Melancholic, yes.
Yes.
Very depressing. Obviously,
I mean, war.
as they said at the beginning, not the best time to do a vacation in Europe.
No,
right?
no. No, that actually was very sad.
With the war happening.
Yeah, I agree. And this was nothing even. The way they displayed the war and everything is just, I think, you know, it's not a...
Because obviously
real...
it looked like they were not in... Well, they didn't spend a lot of time in, like, France and Germany. Like, they went to Romania and those kind of countries.
The older countries, yeah, because they were looking for...
vampires.
I thought it was very, very sad with Emilia or Emily, whatever her name was. But in a way, it kind of makes sense, right? Because we were actually, connecting to that character, or we cared because she was this motherly figure to that group of people, to that camp. It was very sad. But then also seeing that creature, I am very much convinced that that's some form of zombie/vampire. And actually, one of you in the comments said it, right? Because we were like, oh, what happens when you drink dead people's blood?
Mm-hmm.
And then one or two people in the comments said it, that when they drink a dead person's blood, death takes over.
Okay.
Right? So they turn into this zombie-esque thing, which kind of makes sense here.
But then why would they drink dead people's blood?
Maybe they don't know better.
Obviously, there's so many victims from the war. You just need to find people that are injured,
but they don't know.
Are about to die.
But they don't know. But what if you get turned into a vampire, but you're not being educated? Because remember what happened in the episode when Louis got turned. He almost drank a dead person's blood, and then Lestat stopped him and said, no, we don't drink dead people's blood because, So imagine you don't have that. You don't have a mentor that tells you what to do and what not to do. You don't know. For you, it's just blood, So I'm assuming that is the case here. But then it turns out this creature is not the only vampire. There is a female vampire that appears to be older.
Yes.
And she obviously talked about how many there were, but then now they're basically none.
Yeah, I wish they would have explained that a bit more.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I thought
why, where did they all go? Like, how did they die?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did she decide to throw herself into the fire?
I have to say that bit there when she started talking and explaining certain things, not everything, I thought that was a little anticlimactic. I was like, what a build-up, right? To find this lady that just lives in this random house. And it didn't also feel like she was some form of ancient creature. No. Because they talked about, old countries house old, what did it say? Monsters or something, no? Almost referring to there is something here that has been here for decades or something. But then centuries even. But then she just felt like, I don't know, she was turned like a month ago or something, and she's just running around like a bitter bitch, turning people.
Oh, imagine she was actually so old. Like maybe at this point she was like 500, 600 years old. So she was from like the 13th or 14th century.
She was just over it. Let me just throw myself into the fire.
Because she talked about I would come with you to America
to regain strength. Tell you my story.
And it was almost like she was like, we would do that, and we would have this kind of life. And then she decided at the end, actually, that's not what I want. I'm gonna throw myself in the fire.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, babe, are you okay? Well, she wasn't okay, but that was just such a crazy scene.
Oh, maybe she saw them too, right? And just thought like,
oh my God,
this is like the new generation of vampires. It's such a different life, and like how they're living. I wouldn't be able to live that kind of life. I wouldn't be able to keep up with them.
Maybe she saw by drinking. Maybe that's one of her powers is, reading or seeing people's memories. Imagine by drinking or tasting Claudia's blood, she actually saw Lestat. And she was like, whoop, they're being hunted by this one? I'm out of here.
Or, as Louis pointed out, he was like, with all the war, like all the death and everything happening, people are depressed, people have like no hope.
Yeah.
Right? And you can taste it in the blood, and like it affects them. So maybe she's been drinking this kind of blood for like such a long time.
And you think she's a depressed vampire?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe you're right, actually, And then, who knows? Such a weird scene. I was like, what is going on?
Fully understand.
Yeah, I didn't either. Maybe tell us what you guys think.
Leave comments.
Yeah, tell us.
Like we would like to know.
That scene was just crazy to me. I was like, and like I said, it was just very anticlimactic. I was like, wait a second, what? It's over? And then it's like, oh yeah, we're on our way back. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Vacation in Europe over, but it looks like now at the end they're in France, which makes total sense because Lestat's French. So.
And he was turned in Paris, right?
Yes.
So there must be other vampires there.
Yeah. What do you think about our new Claudia?
I think they did a really good job of replacing her.
It took me actually a minute to get in, I have to say.
Yeah,
I'm still warming up. I wouldn't say it was a really good job, but you tell me.
I mean, they look very similar.
They look similar, yeah. They're giving
but
me the same
also,
energy.
she was trying to get that same accent and the same way the other Claudia was speaking. I think she was doing a good job.
I think so too. I want to say the other Claudia had a little bit more range. But maybe that's just me. Not that I know much about having range. I'm just throwing fancy words there.
You're having range. Nothing.
No, I was like, there were moments where I felt she's talking too fast. Her voice, I wasn't giving what it needed to give. But maybe it's just me, you know. I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to let season 1 Claudia go.
No, but yeah, I can see that. Maybe it wasn't emotional enough, you know, like...
I was like, is she trying to be Claudia from season 1? Or is she trying to find her own way, but she needs a minute to warm up? Right, I don't know. Maybe I need a minute to warm up and connect to her, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But I can see why they chose it, because actually there were moments where I was like, yeah, I can see this now working, because I could see there was a bit of chemistry between them at one point or another. But also maybe because in this episode she needs to play this quiet, distant vampire,
exactly.
because she is annoyed at him. He was Louis was even reading it out where he said dead weight, you know. She obviously she didn't say it.
Yeah.
But it's written in her pages, you know. And she also said it as well, where she says, "Oh, he chose him over me," which in a way, you know.
Yeah, and there was this one scene where she confronts him as like, "You brought Louis with you.
Let's start with you
in your heart.
It's here.
He's still,
yeah, he's here.
It's holding you back, and you know."
What did you think of Lestat?
Yeah, I mean, he's haunted.
He's haunted and he's horny.
He can still see him. So, but not like, I don't think, not in like a scared way. Like, it's more like he misses him, you know?
That as well.
Like he's haunted by him.
Yeah. That last scene now at the end, when he was talking to her, but then Lestat appears, and you actually was like, "Oh my god, is he actually talking to him?" And I was like, "Is he? Maybe he is.
Maybe."
Crazy. Can't blame him. Sam Reed looks freaking amazing, even half dead. Right. This is episode 1. Like we said, if you want the full reaction, it's going to be on Patreon. And it's great to be back.
Yes.
If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And we will be back for episode
2.
Indeed. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.